What's going on, everyone? Jon Venus here. I am joined with a friend today, Nimai, and he is actually a pro physique competitor. Tell him a little bit about yourself, man.
My name is Nimai Delgado, aka the Hardcore Herbivore. I was raised on a vegetarian diet since birth, so I've never consumed any kind of fish, any kind of chicken, any kind of beef. A couple years ago, I decided to convert to an all plant-based diet, and at that same time, I decided to compete in competitive bodybuilding and use that as a platform to enlighten people, educate people that you can compete on a plant-based diet and do well and compete against some of the best guys in the world.
And only after you turned vegan, that's when you saw the most amount of gains, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically 90% of your gains came from a vegan diet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the experiment that people are actually, looking for.
One of the first comments people make is, oh, but when did you turn vegan? So you only got that way by eating meat, and then now you're just slowly depreciating all the gains you made when you go on a vegan diet, which is completely false.
Yeah.
And I'm living proof that you can build quality muscle mass in a short amount of time, naturally. The key thing there, naturally, on an all plant-based diet.
Would you be able to, progress more rapidly, build more muscle mass, if you were to all of a sudden incorporate meat into your diet?
No. No. I think that my body operates at a much more efficient level on a plant-based diet than it would if I ate meat. And that is for several different reasons. When you consume a high amount of vegetables that are very nutrient dense, your body uses all of those nutrients and vitamins to efficiently transfer things to where they need to be at a cellular level. When you put meat into your diet, it's very tough for your body it's a lot tougher for your body to process. That's why we have to cook meat. That's why it sits in our intestines for a long time. You hear stories of people getting some types of cancer for just a lifetime of eating very harsh meat. And if I were to incorporate that now from a lifetime of not eating meat, I don't think my body would operate the same way. I
started by eating loads of meat, and since going vegan, I have put on a lot of muscle mass. And then you have Nimai, who has even more gains than me, who has never even touched, meat. Why do you think people find it so hard to believe that, vegan could potentially even be better, if not, as good as meat for building muscle?
The lack of education. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's why we do what we do, is because we are trying to inform people that it is very possible. People write it off as something that is just out of this world. It says, no way, no way. I've heard it so many times. Like, I'll have a conversation with somebody and they'll be like, hey, you're in pretty good shape, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I'm a special case because I'm vegan. And I hate to be that guy, but I'll say it. I'll say it the first thing. I'll be like, I'm vegan. And they're like, shut up. Like, no, you're not. So then the next question is, what are you taking? Yeah, what do you take? You must be on steroids. Actually, no, I'm not. I work out hard. I eat correctly. 7 days out of the week, you know what I mean? I never deviate from a very healthy diet.
Nimai, more than me, actually, like, he focuses even more than me and is even more strict with the diet in terms of bodybuilding. You're doing everything that you can to optimize, muscle growth and fat loss and all that kind of stuff. So you can't just say, okay, he's vegan, I'm gonna be vegan and I'm gonna look like him. There's a lot of work that goes behind, there's meal prepping, countless hours of working out, sweat in the gym. The foods, they, get a little bit repetitive because, you don't have the time to make, exotic foods, every single day of the week, especially if you're busy.
So if you just want to be a runner, you can easily create a vegan diet that is specifically designed to make you the best runner, to make you a better runner. Everything that's worth it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of sacrifice. And I think that's another very big misconception about veganism, is that, okay, so if I just cut out all this together, then I'll become bigger and stronger and everything. It's like, no, it's in conjunction with a proper workout regimen. Like John said, I wake up every morning, I meal prep, I calculate, I weigh my food, but that's for my intention. I have a different goal than everybody else. So my intention is to build as much muscle mass and have a certain look, and not everybody wants to be that way, and that's completely fine.
I think as vegans, you have a kind of like a extra responsibility to look good as well. If the most part of vegans were, jacked and in awesome shape, everyone will be like, whoa, more interested in actually jumping over, because more people, like, unfortunately, people care about looks and that kind of stuff more than ethics and environment, because, well, people won't even go in there and do the research. So looking amazing is a very efficient form of activism. I think that's you know, something that a lot of people should keep in mind.
It's very crucial to, when you're introducing something new or a new philosophy to somebody, is to approach it in a way that somebody is receptive. If you try to force anything down anybody's throat, they are going to reject it, whether you are right or wrong or you have the answers right in front of their face. They're not going to want that. So
they're just going to defense mode straight away.
Exactly. So I think the correct approach for all this is just to put the information out there, answer any questions that are available, politely disprove or just politely use informational facts to disprove myths or different misconceptions, you know what I mean?
For sure. So in terms of meat versus vegan bodybuilding, I really do not believe that there is a difference at all in terms of optimal performance. From personal experience, we do not find that, you know, there is no reason why meat would be better. It's simple, but you know, you have to put in the work, and that is where, you know, most people fall off, because it does take a lot of work.
You know, slowly over time your body will thank you, and you'll notice it here and there, and it comes to you in spurts. You know, you might be running and you're like, wow, I feel like really healthy.
A lot of my clients also say the recovery time is one of the top things that they mention to me. Is that how much faster they can recover and, you know, kill their workouts. And apart from all the, you know, benefits and things that we've talked about, I think the most important thing about vegan versus meat, you know, based bodybuilding, there is like the environmental issues that we are, you know, trying to address. There is the ethical issues, you know, not supporting cruelty in the animal industry, and obviously the health issues. The fact that you're actually doing the same as you would be doing eating meat, but you're promoting all of these good things at the same time, just makes it like that much more fulfilling on the inside.
If you lose your health, you would trade anything to get it back. Talk to anybody that's in a hospital bed. They would trade millions of dollars just to get their health back. So the best way to maintain your health is to proactively prevent issues. And veganism is, I mean, you can't go wrong when you go, honestly.
You can't. I hope this video was enjoyable. Please check out Nimai's channel, YouTube channel. It's linked below. I've been trying to get this guy to make more YouTube videos. Hopefully he will soon.
I promise I will.
Yes,
I will.
So make sure, please subscribe to this channel, because this guy has the best shape that I've seen in a very, very long time. Show him some support, and as always guys, I'll see you very soon. Peace out.